Hello my beautiful friends, my name is Devika. I am a children's book author and illustrator. Today I am going to discuss two amazing books with you, and I chose these two books because I really like the theme and the writing, and the stories are beautiful and just perfect for kids who are between 5 and 8. So let's begin with the first one. It's called Angel in Beijing. It's written and illustrated by Belle. It's a beautiful book, so let me tell you the story. So on New Year Eve, this little Chinese girl, she doesn't have a name. She finds a white cat in her backyard, and soon they become close friends. So one day, this girl has a cute bicycle, and she has clipped a bell on a handlebar, and if you can see, there is a basket which is in front of the handlebar, and the cat the name of the cat is Kitty, by the way. So the cat is sitting in that basket, and they both of them, they travel around the city, and I absolutely love this spread because you can see here is a man who's taking a walk with his birds, people playing chess in a garden, there are musicians and there is a barber as well. And so they are just having fun. But what happens that after that, on a dragon festival, this cat, over Enthu cat, she catches this big dragon kite, and she gets carried away along with it. So this girl, she's missing her friend, and she is trying to find the cat. And during her search, she takes the readers through most of the historic places in Beijing. So that one part I really like about this book. And finally, she finds a cat in care of this old lady, and that lady, she is living all alone. So I absolutely love the ending because now that girl, she has to decide whether she should take the cat with her, or she should keep the cat with this old lady because she is living all alone, and she's so the girl has to decide, and she makes a very good decision. So you have to find out by reading this book. I just love this book. It's a great book for read out loud for parents. The illustrations are cute, and it's a book about friendship, kindness, and Beijing travel. So kids will see a lot of historic places in Beijing. It's a lovely book, very cheerful, so I highly recommend this book, Angel in Beijing. And you will find out why the name is Angel in Beijing. You have to read it. So do check it out. It's available on Amazon and in almost all the libraries. I'm going to give the links below, so check it out. So let's move on to the second book. It's called The Funeral. It's written by Matt James. I chose this book because it's a very difficult and delicate subject, the funeral, which usually parents don't discuss with their kids that often. I just love this book. Let me tell you why. Because the way it is written. So the story starts with this little girl, Norma. One of her she has to attend the funeral of one of her relatives, and the whole story is told from her perspective, from her point of view. So which is interesting, like how kids react to the funerals. I mean, so let me tell you that actually, when she hears that she has to attend a funeral, she's very happy because she's going to miss the school, and she's going to meet her favorite cousin, Ray. And here you can see it says that Norma was practicing her sad face in the mirror of her parents' room, though she was in fact pretty happy. So I really like this because the story is from her point of view. And as you can see, the kids, they are having fun at the funeral. They are eating, they are playing around, and throughout the book, there is a very it's a very it's deceptively simple, because what funerals are, because that is a time when you remember, and you remember the moments with the dead person. You talk about him or her. So throughout the book you will find that though Norma is playing or having a good time with her cousin Ray, she is thinking about her great uncle Frank. By the way, she's attending his funeral, so she's asking the questions like, was he really old? When she sees the coffin, she asks that, is he still a person? And at the end of the funeral, everything was well organized, and even she had a good time. So she asked her mom that, she tells her mom that, I'm sure Uncle Frank must be very happy to see his funeral. So this book achieves that as well, and I really like the text, and it's about the relationships, because her cousin is younger than her, and when they are playing, she's taking care of him. And overall, this book has a very good vibe. It's very thoughtful, and I highly recommend this book, because usually we don't come across such delicate subjects. So do check it out. It's called The Funeral. One more thing, I want to tell you guys that there is an Indian author, Meera Shriram. Her book, The Yellow Suitcase, it's coming in March. So I'm looking forward to reading that book. But what I know is that it talks about a similar kind of subject. It's from immigrant girl's perspective. Because she goes to India when her grandma passes away. So I think it will be a nice book. I highly recommend that you can pre-order it on Amazon. So I'm going to give the link below, and even I'm looking forward to reading that book. It will be interesting to see from Indian immigrants' point of view. So it's written by Meera Shriram. The book's name is The Yellow Suitcase. So that's all for today, guys, and I hope you enjoy your weekend, and till then, ciao. I'll see you next week. Bye bye.